You already know that an extended class takes on all of the functionality of the class that it extends. But there may be times when the extended class needs to completely replace one or more of the base class's properties or methods. You can do this by using the virtual keyword in the base class and the override keyword in the extended class. You will see this in action in this lesson. To begin, open the Stablebase project from your Sample Files folder. And open extendedgridview.cs. Now add a virtual method to the class using the following code. Public virtual void apply formatting. A virtual method is a method that can be overridden in any class that extends it. Overriding a method completely replaces its functionality. Next, create a new class and name it redGridView. Now make the redGridView class extend the extendedGridView class. To do this, change the line that defines the class to public class redGridView extendedGridView. Next, add a using line to the class with the code using system.web.ui.webcontrols. This will save typing when accessing the GridViewRow class. Now add the following code to the redGridView class to override the apply formatting method. Public override void apply formatting for each GridViewRow row in base.rows row.backcolor equals system.drawing.color.red. This code overrides the apply formatting method from the extended GridView class and replaces it with code that makes every row red. Note that this code would still have worked if you had left out the override or virtual keywords, but the code would have been marked with warnings to indicate bad coding practice. When you replace a base class's methods without specifically overriding them, C# will complain that your new method hides the old one. It is bad practice to override methods that are not marked as virtual, for two reasons. Firstly, it makes it difficult to understand where the method's code originates. And secondly, you must assume that the programmer of the base class has judged that overriding the method could prevent the class from working properly. Now open the code behind file of horses.aspx and add the following code to the page load event handler. GridView horse.apply formatting. Now view horses.aspx in your web browser. Nothing has changed, as the extended GridView controls apply formatting method doesn't contain any code. Close your web browser now and open horses.aspx in source view. Now find the code for the grid view horse control and change the control from a TSM extended grid view to TSM red grid view. Now view horses.aspx in your web browser again, and this time the grid view's rows are all shown in red. The apply formatting method in the red grid view class has overridden the apply formatting method in the extended grid view class. Note that the red grid view class will still contain the getID method from the extended grid view class, because it extends the extended grid view class. You might be wondering why you'd ever want to use virtual methods. Virtual methods and properties are particularly useful in class libraries, or any code that will be used by other programmers. By allowing methods and properties to be overridden, you allow anyone using your code to create their own extended version and make their own changes to the class's functionality. For methods and properties that have no logic and are only intended to be overridden, you would usually use the abstract keyword instead. You will learn about the abstract keyword in the next lesson. That's lesson 5.5. Close your web browser now, and close Visual Studio. You've now completed lesson 5.4. Understand the virtual and override keywords.